5 mistakes to avoid when you are preparing for CFA examination. Hi guys, my name is Jeetendar and I have been training CFA students since past 5 years. So these are the common mistakes that people do when they are preparing for the CFA exam. Mistake number 1, defer the exam. Lately, I have been seeing a lot of people, they register for a specific window and then when they are closer to the exam, they end up deferring the exam. Guys, this is one of the worst thing that you can do because as per one of the recent results for the Feb 2024 cycle, the global pass rates were 44%. If you are someone who is giving the exam for the first time, you have not deferred your exam, the passing rate was close to 52%. Whereas those candidates which have deferred their exam, the passing rate was 28%. So never ever defer your exam unless and until it is something very important, because you need to understand when we are deferring the exam, we delay the exam window, we just procrastinate, and then still I have found students underprepared. So don't defer your exam whenever you're starting your preparation. 8 to 9 months are fairly reasonable for level 1 preparation. If you are someone who is a first year or you are someone from the non-commerce background, maybe let's say 11 to 12 months are more than enough. Once you have decided, keep that in mind and start preparing accordingly. Don't defer the exam. Mistake number 2, not practicing questions. Guys, ultimately CFA is an MCQ based exam. Apart from conceptual understanding, which is very important, what is equally important that you need to know how to solve an MCQ. Because some of you may already be aware the options in a CFA exams are framed in a tricky manner and you can only solve it when you have practiced enough MCQ. I have seen a lot of students that initial 4 to 5 months they just focus on learning the concepts. They just focus on reading, and then in the last 2 months they practice. Guys, no. Your practicing questions should start immediately from the first month of preparation. That is very important. That is very important. As soon as you complete a subject, you should start practicing questions like curriculum questions, other questions, but it is very important. Mistake number 3, not taking enough time. Guys, you have to understand CFA is an important exam. It's a gold standard certification. It's not an easy exam. It's very important that you take reasonably amount of time, correct? I have seen some students trying to pass CFA in 120 days, 99 days, passing CFA in 90 days. It is possible, maybe yes. But think, you have opted for the CFA course not just from passing the exam, but your objective is learning. Because if you take good time, if you prepare well, not only your chances of passing level 1 goes up, your strong or your fundamentals basics gets clear for the level 2 examination. So I recommend take at least 8-9 months to prepare for level 1 examination. Initial 5 to 6 months should be on understanding concept, practicing. The later 2 months should only be for giving the mock test. Mistake number 4, not giving mock test. Guys, this is the biggest crime you will do when you go in the exam without giving the mock test. Studying a subject individually, giving a subject-wise test is one thing. But when you give an exam, you have all the 10 subjects getting tested together. That is one of the difficult thing about the CFA exam. So you have to build the mindset, you have to build the habit that your mind is able to solve all the 10 subjects together. That is where mock tests come into the picture. Minimum, I recommend to solve minimum 7 mock tests. Ideally, you should solve 10 mock tests or even more than, but minimum you should start solving minimum 7 mock tests. This is reasonable to ensure you pass the exam. Target an accuracy of 70 or above in your mock test. Mistake number 5, not tracking your progress. Guys, it's very important when you are studying for something like a CFA, you are tracking your progress objectively. It's not you're opening your books, you're studying a specific subject, but it's very important you're tracking objectively. Always have a target. Let's say you have taken a target of giving your level 1 examination in next 8 months. Last 2 months should only be for mock test. The remaining 6 months, have a target that in the first 2 months, which are the subjects you are going to cover, in the next 2 months, which are the other subjects that you are going to cover. It is very important you're progressing, you're tracking your progress, because if you're not tracking it, that means you're not studying well. So that is why in the description I have attached one Excel file which has a Excel file which every one of you can download. where we have a progress report where we have the different chapters and the things that you're supposed to do. So minimum things can be watching a video class, solving curriculum questions, reading your notes, solving candidate resources. Once you complete them, you can just update your progress reports. It is very important that you're consistently tracking your progress and you're improving it. I'm very sure if you avoid these mistakes and you focus on conceptual understanding and practice, definitely CFA is difficult, but it is not impossible. I have done it. I have a lot of my students who have done it. Even you can do it. Just have faith in the process. Just trust. Wish you the best for your CFA examination. Have a great day.